Hey, muy buenas tardes, everyone. Can you guys hear me? Hey, hey, saludos, ¿cómo están todos? I'm hoping you guys can hear me good. I tried to do it through a computer, but it wasn't allowing me. Yeah, I hear that. It's real hot over here too. Hey, evening, Robert. I disculpen for the camera. I got one of those little cheap phones. Hey, saludos. Well, I'm glad to be able to conversate with you guys at least a little bit like this. Carnal, blessings hasta Rosarito, ay, disculpa. Hey, Carmen. Gracias. I'm glad you like it. You're here with us. Hey, Adolfo, gracias, saludos. From Utah. Um, I met a lot of homies from different spots in the feds, but to be sincere, I don't recall them like that. Hey, Stockton en la casa, saludos, carnal. Hey, you ever met from Stockton an older homie? He's a norteño. They called him Gallo from Triple S, I believe. Hey, saludos a las dos letras, a los. Hey, saludos al sur de las dos letras. Bago from Town. Which one though? Because there was a Town in Stockton too. San Jose. I believe in the Valle Central también. About Tony, to be sincere, I couldn't really tell you. I haven't talked to him in a while. Hey, saludos. Oh, in Vallejo, I actually met quite a lot of homies from Town and Vallejo. Brown Brotherhood. There's a lot of homies out there. Hey, saludos a Nogales. Yeah, Carmen, it is. For a long time since I started with Tony, I wanted to connect more with you guys. It's actually the reason why we went our separate ways. It was nothing negative. Yeah, I heard that it's down there in the valley too. Today, I feel alright. I'm thankful to be here, but it's been a long day. Just I'm still hard-headed. Saludos hasta Cela. Yeah, like I mentioned, Trusty, Dopey, Spike, um, what was the homie's name? Raccoon. They were all from South Los. In October, I'll be 45. Am I showing my face tomorrow? Where would that be at? Hey, I want to say something, There's a lot of people that say why I cover my face. Has nothing to do with California politics. I got family here now. It was a request from them, and I respect. I'm here at the rancho with them. I have to show them respect that way. But believe you me, I have problem breathing. I hate wearing this thing. Believe me. Hey, saludos hasta Coachella. Got a lot of family out there in Coachella. When I was a kid, we used to go out there a lot. Coachella, West LA, San Diego. PSC. Hey Mary, saludos. Alright, 5-3, saludos. Nah, I was never made and I never strive to be made, to be sincere. Never even looked for it. I was I was I was happy being what I always been since kid. Termite from 18. Did did he get shot up and had a big hole right here? Like a breathing type? Mr. Castro, I don't know, to be sincere. A lot of people once told me I could have pushed, but it was just never in me for that. Like I said, I grew up being something and I was happy with it. Yeah, I know a lot of good homies in Bassett. Well, that would all depend, on how much you gotta do. It's just it all depends, which Phillies you're with. Gracias on the storyline. I appreciate you. Man, 10 balas, that's something. I'm glad you're out. Tracks. Hey, Norwalk. Saludos. I met a couple Woodies from 18. Yeah, I met a couple Woodies from 18. A youngster, he was in Ironwood, and I met an older one up in Solano. Yeah, Mr. Castro. Oh, believe me, I know, and I don't know if you followed my story, but that wouldn't have been an issue with me, believe me. And that's not always the case. A lot of people say that that's a must. But that's not only always the case. There's a lot of them that they're straight weenies. They ain't never done nothing. They know the right people. They have that pipeline to make fatty, and that's all it takes, really. Danger. Nah, dispensa, I didn't. That's all it takes, feria. Cause I mean, I talked about why I was busted because of the two hot ones. It wasn't just some normal norteños though. I never really put it out there because of respects of the lady, and I ain't going to do it. But then I caught one in there in Corcoran shoe, so that was never the case. Like I said, I never pushed for it though. Just doing what I was supposed to as a campolero. Oh yeah, I met a lot of homies from neighborhood. Looney, man, I met a lot. I just have to sit down and think. I disculpen, them bring tags, they left me todo tonto. So if you guys start seeing my hands start going off on me, it's part of the paralyzed that I am on my left side. Yeah, Pilis. Yeah, exactly. And a good earner, that's all it takes. And to follow suit, basically cover up their BS, and then knowing you're trustworthy in that sense, you get made. I met Woody, and I was with Mitchell and Three Right and Corcoran Shoe and BR. We were both validated. I was there when he decided to walk off and check in, and then came back and then checked in again. Yeah, him and Coyote from Fontana. Coyote from Fontana is him and Mitchell were always twacked out, 24/7. And Coyote is the one that did that move for Wino and took out a Selly. And right after they clipped Wino's wing, that's when Mitchell and Coyote checked in. Yeah, there's a couple people on YouTube that at one time or another we were somewhere, in the shoe. I disculpen, my eyesight ain't too good either, but yeah, since I've been out, God's always been helping me out. Yeah, there's a couple of guys that I was locked up with are on YouTube. I don't wanna, I don't wanna speak about them because I'm just not trying to get mixed up like that with anybody. There's a lot of, I'm just not gonna put it out there. It's just, you know, I know a lot of people consider me basura, whatever, but there's just certain things that I'm not okay with. Hoopster, it's because they're paranoid. They basically, once their pili or their tío falls, they feel they can't be trusted, because they belong to the other side. You gotta remember, even though everybody speaks about politicking not being allowed, it's done 24/7 in there at all times, man. People are just watching, like amongst them, amongst carnales, and they're watching even if they have their mattress rolled up, if not to start politicking against them. It's just like that. There's no type of carnalismo amongst them either. So I'm gonna touch on El Mago, but it's all together. It's all together. Everything. Daryl, El Vago, Evil, El Nini being captured. It's all one thing. I'm gonna touch on it. So it's just but as always, it's just power struggle. Just here in Mexico, especially, is You gotta step on each other, to get on top. That's the only way they know how to do it. But I guess it goes both ways. You see now, the Pilis on the side of California wanted to blend in, so they moved on El Mago too. Sureños are everywhere, and it happens like it always happens. Somebody moves out there and starts doing his thing. Yeah, I know. It's hard to comprehend, that once a Pili falls, his soldados fall, That's why, like I said before, my first celly always taught me, don't ever fall under just one individual. Get to a yarda and put yourself in this position, show respect. If they need you, do it. If not, go about your business, because he told me exactly in those words. You stay loyal to just one. Once, no, when he falls, you're gonna fall with him. Ronnie Mendoza. Mr. Castro, it was them. It was he was he was just responding to los chapitos. Well, he had the whole plaza for the chapitos, for the caborcas in Sonora, and you know, once they betrayed the Nini, and then they started taking out those they thought they were loyal to those chapitos, Nini faction. H Flow, it's my pleasure, man. You guys show me the respect and love to get at me. I'm gonna answer every time, or at least I'm gonna try. If I don't at that spot, please forgive me. Mm, I've been out. I believe in close. I'm going on 4 years now. Thank you for your prayers from the heart. It means a lot, especially right now. Thank you on the Saturday thing. Yeah, it's I'm not gonna say it's something fearful, but just the unknown. When you don't know what's gonna happen, and it always causes some type of effect in you. So I trust God is great. Smiley from San Isidro, nah. The one that was doing a lot of wiggling was David. David from San Isidro. About the book, man, I wish I could, but as it is, my condition, I do too much, man. I gotta work, pay rent, money, all that, and you know. Hey, Ruben, saludos, buenas tardes. From Coachella, man, the ones that were doing a lot was Payaso, Indio, Melon, um, there's quite a lot of them that were doing their thing. Yeah, I've been trying to. Good, Ruben, good. Aquí estamos trying to learn. I tried to log into a computer and it just wasn't happening. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I know. It's just faith. Trust. Hey, saludos hasta Wilmas. Man, from Playboys, whew, I know a lot. Sporty, Mousy, Shadow, Bugsy. Man, I know a lot. I ran across a lot of homies from Playboy. Hey, Leticia, bienvenida. Welcome. Santa Cruz, saludos. Hey, saludos to San Diego. Yeah, I can see your messages now. Yeah, I was in the Bay. I wasn't in the same section as Popeye, but I was up there. Uh, I had the pleasure here and there. Medical law library. Thank you on the locomotive procedure. SF underground. Hey, saludos to Oxnard, Ricardo. Hey, gracias, Ruben. I feel okay today. I feel good. I actually put together the last part on how I stepped back. I disculpen. I actually hugged you guys this year more than I like to. It's like an hour long. Boxer from Otay. I heard quite a lot about Boxer, but nah. I heard about him from Sniper from Otay. About Money Sign Swift, nah. To be sincere, I don't. And that's kind of an open case, and I'm okay. Discúlpame. Huh. Yeah, yeah, you could, they're cool ass people, man. They're they were they were in touch with me. I put him Lobo and Grandpa. They're the coolest people. They're good homies. I'll just say that. Man, I still have my program, my prison program. To be sincere, I do whatever I gotta do. I live solo, so I gotta make my meals. Get to work, come back, read, draw. I stay busy. Being locked up in a cell wasn't a problem. Being in a whole house by myself, it ain't gonna be one. Mino and Beetle, I don't recall. I ran across a lot of homies though from La Puente. Was a big neighborhood inside. Yeah, I actually just put some about homies from North County. Yeah, I didn't see who put the comment about the homie Low and Grandpa. And one of them is about to get out. I'm not. Nah, it had nothing to do with my condition. Actually, my condition kind of hit the brakes on me to do something. I just put it together on why I step back in full. It'll be coming on early in the morning. Mike Moreno talking about Memo. All got politicked against. He was out here supporting, that old man. I'm putting out stories right now because they were supposed to, push back on the IE against the Ayalas and Chato. And at the end of the day, the one that came to support Toro, he ended up jumping charcos and going with the Ayalas and Chato, and they moved on. Oh, yeah, Flaco, este, Casper, they were from Southgate. deep. Pomona is deep, man. It's a lot of homies from Pomona, from every neighborhood. But the ones you see the most is, 12th Street. Who you talking about? Psycho from Santa Paula? Yeah. Nah, I never ran across him. Yeah, Thumper. I believe I met him. And Sleeper and them. Mr. Castro just keep helping me, spread my message to reach out to people's ear, the rest, God knows best. No, I never heard them Rolas. Yeah, I got a GoFundMe, and my niece handles that, and it basically, like, for example, whenever they do a procedure like they're doing this weekend, they put half. Like, this one's gonna be 80,000 pesos, so they're gonna put 40, and myself and my family, they're gonna, well, mainly my family, right? And whatever's there right now on the GoFundMe will go to putting that a half to get it done, or else they wouldn't do it. I pushed yesterday for getting 80% helping to the director from the hospitals, and they said Charles from Cantarana, Bomba from Cantaranas. I don't recall him, Dispensa. Thank you. Gracias, Ruben. I'm gonna try at least once a week or twice a week to connect with you guys. I'm a slow reader though, because my eyesight's all messed up. But it's in my videos in the description, Mr. Castro Dispensa. In the description, the Instagram and the Messenger, and as well as the GoFundMe is there. Sharky, was he Flaco from Harpy's Primo? Yeah, I'm gonna get into Alfie. I actually got a couple good ones. I just wanted to basically put out the reason why I stepped back. Alright, Octavio, muchas gracias. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wanna touch on the Tucker story, right? But he was a good camarada, he just got caught up with all the BS they were doing down here, and eventually, and out of respect for his wife, because I feel just in my place. They know what happened. They don't want to put it out there. I just feel it shouldn't be me to do it. Yeah, kid, I believe Tweety, but yeah, quite a few from Northside Bowling. Uh, R was my first celly, the one that basically gave me school. But in one sense, R. I know Ruben is just, it becomes something hard. Casa de Dulceria. I know sometimes that's why I just say and just think, I want to say the correct things and remember it correctly, most importantly. But when you're in those events, they stick to you because you're behind the curtains, writing them on mapilis, and so those things log on. Hey, saludos, Fairfield. Lacey, muchas gracias. About the rappers that are homies, I'm just gonna say this, they're a joke. Sincerely, and about, Diablo putting out that has to be true 100%, because for him to even put it out there, he had to go show the papiros to somebody to even get it out there. Because in a level 4, you don't put that info out there without facts. It ricochets real quick, and he knows this. Just look at all the homies that walked away from him. It's because they seen what's there, about criminal. And all the other ones with all this neck banging on each other or on norteño rappers, on sureño rappers, that's BS. That's actually what takes our gente down. Just being sincere, Instead of uplifting each other and all kicking down those doors, is they're there kicking each other down. It's just my opinion. I see no real purpose in it, but again, I guess conflict sells. And Gabriel, igualmente, mis saludos y respetos. Yeah, about the cash up, there's a there's a camarada. I was gonna try to look it up right now and to see if he could post it on here. I would do it, but I'll be sincere. If I click out, I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, I'm serious about me wanting to do it in the computer and couldn't get it done. I'm not that old, but when it comes to this stuff, I'm a dinosaur. Hey, Coco, yeah. Hopefully, somebody will do me the favor and get it and post it on here. That's what, all I could tell you, man, it ain't brainwash. It's basically, it's a pride thing. Hey, Jesus Espinosa, muchas gracias. It's a pride thing, we go in there and it's just part of what's already set there, so we tend to stay true to, so that people don't talk about us. We gotta follow suit. E igualmente, mis respetos a lo más alto. Negro. Negro was a camarada from Brett. The vato he hit was Spanky from Bakers. But he's a good homie, Negro, man. Yeah, it just takes time and patience. I do watch other prison channels, but certain ones. Just certain ones, I take it personal. I shouldn't, because it has nothing to do with me, man. But there's certain ones they put story on there, where to be sincere, I was there and I know that date. I know when people were there, gone, and everything. Just, it's just all lies. And I know it's not them though. It's people that's feeding them these stories. Which carnal from San Rafael? Joey? Kiki. I don't know, light complected? It's the Chapitos. The Chapitos are running Sonora. Santa East Side? Where's that at? Yeah, you gotta give me neighborhoods from San Diego that's north side. You gotta remember, at least when I was out there in the mainland, we never said that. It was like, Q, mucho gusto, soy tal y tal from Santa Rosa. And that'll be it. We don't speak neighborhood. Uh, Back in 2000, and it was Weather Sherm. He had the most power, and after him, it would have to be Popeye. And Terco from Bassett, he had a long reach. Hardy, it's just, it would all depend how many camaradas they get under the belt. Estela 13, yeah, I was with Topo. Yeah, I believe it was Topo in Ironwood. Güero from Venice. Two Güeros from Venice, as a matter of fact. And then, no, not Smiley. Sneaky from Venice. Yeah, from Cam, Capone. And I forgot the other camarada's name. Yeah, yeah. They were out there, but after the split with El Russo and Lini, they reorganized themselves. Eddie Boy, he was up in the bay when I was there, but he was real quiet. And Chuco, he was long gone when I was in the system, you know. Night out, yeah, boxer for Narta. Yeah, he's a scandalous fool. But for a long time, he was chasing me. P3s, gracias. Yeah, Chispas from 18. If we're talking about the same one, he was sold up with Chaparro and Tehachapi. They were in the last cell upstairs. Bino, the Vini. If it's the same one, I'm thinking, I heard he got tired. Yeah, definitely the Ayala's got a lot of reach right now. But you gotta remember, they work in factions. For example, that whole little death row it's a whole new it's a faction. Even the ones that at one time were there, they're still there with them. Cali boys, buenas noches, saludos. Pee Wee, no, Osito. I didn't hear about that. Vino for me, any? Like I said, if it's the same one I'm thinking, but I'm not 100% sure. No, it's a different chispas then. Yeah. I know who you're talking about, but no, this was a different carnal from 18th Street. They called chispas. He was Salvadorian. Nicaragua, saludos. Yeah, Bobino, that's exactly what I heard. Ya sabes quién. Yeah, I don't know what clique the other Cito I'm telling you was from, but he was from Northside 18. Saludos hasta Rosarito. Little Counts. I met a lot of homies from Verdugo, but I don't remember Little Count. Hey, Nela. Ah, glad to see you here. Gracias. Man, there's so many being made right now. You know, to pinpoint an exact one, it's hard to say, man. There's a lot of them with a lot of jugo, but you know how they work. You know, one day they're good, the next day they push them aside. It's just basically it would have to be how many other carnales are riding with his movement. You know, Jesper de Corona. Mm. In Corcoran shoe? No, I don't think that was him. Monte 13. Man, I remember Conejo, but I forgot if he was from Monte Hakes or Monte 13. Oh yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Coco. Hey Louis, muchas gracias. I thank you. I appreciate everything. Largo was a deep neighborhood too. Remember Negro, Stretch, um, Bullet. Man, I met a lot of homies from Largo. From A Street? No, he was from Third Street. I would I would have to think about that, but in prison, who was my most righteous friend? There's no such thing. We're campuleros and in prison, especially if you're in the mix, you have a close friend, you can guarantee, you're gonna eventually be told to go ahead and cut a jugular. Just works like that. Peanut butter or the F. For work I paint, that's why I'm able to reply to you guys because I'm basically my own boss. Well, not really, but they trust me to the point where I go out and do the hollies on my own. Because I get them done. It's just they're aware of my conditions, so they allow me to do it at my pace. And I start from from 7 till 6. I just came early today because I wanted to connect with you guys. You said if I'm sombra? Nah, I'm not sombra. Yeah, yeah, then I know who you're talking about. F from Chino de LF. Yeah, you seen it a lot in Pelican Bay. They were sealed up, and if they weren't with each other's movement, you start hearing the walls knock, and they would get them up, but nobody could question it. And Corcoran, I was there from, I believe it was 2003 till about October 2004 is when they shot me up to Pelican Bay. Stone Dove, gracias. I met a lot of Pacomis, but I had a lot of love for Serio from Pacoima. We're in two riots up north. We got our butt whoops, but he he never backed down. H Flow, gracias for hearing them. I appreciate you. Yes, I everything I heard, Weather Sherm is still good. He's just come on. He's on Sam status. There's no way he could reach out. So right now they could say Misa about it, but in reality, he's just there, on the shelf right now. Chino from Facas, Filipino, nah. Pure Trees, gracias. Gracias for being here too. Which one? Which homie that couldn't take his shirt off? Oh, you talking about in Solano, right? They try to do that to me too, cause I don't know if you can see it, cause it was 707. But and then I got an SR in the back of my neck and stuff. So, but it was just time to boogie. It's just how it is. Yeah, Esquinapa, that's a rugged little town, man. There's a lot of hard people there. Hey, Joe Ibarra, muchas gracias. Yeah, ugly. Yeah, it happened all the time, especially with us, being from the Bay Area. Norteños didn't like us, it's when I hit Solano, uh, white boys overheard the Norteños talking. They were gonna take me out because there was about 15 batos from that were my enemies from Santa Rosa, and they were planning to take me out, but we actually we got down before that. Dark Side Santana. Nah, to be sincere, I would be lying to you. Chino from Azusa, man, I'm my boy, man. When Boxer's goons move on me into Tehachapi, he lifted his hand to support me, and we went to town. Not gonna say we won, but we all walked out from that yard with holes. Hey, Chota Coco, you're 100% true, man. I think it's just in our bloodline, to always find conflict and fight amongst each other. It's just facts. Go back in history of our gente, and it's always been one raza or somebody thinking they're better than the next, and it's wartime. I think it's just part of the la sangre guerrera that runs in us. They can't seem to live in peace amongst each other. Cortez. I don't know how to do that on phone calls, man. That's why I asked you guys in one of my videos if somebody could get in contact with me through Instagram and put me up on game how to take phone calls, how to set up this computer to do it right, and I just I know I come out like an idiot, man, but I got busted in '96, and ever since then, and it's been nothing but time. I have man, a little bit over a year and a half, man, that I stopped and sat down. I actually had some breathing time. Before that, it was always doing time and on the wiggle. Yeah, I got a few stories about Fox. I would, I dispense, and I wanted to also tell everybody. I know you guys tell me to speak about it, and I tell you I am, and I sidetrack. I don't forget. It's just it's just been. Nah, we just leave it open like that. I haven't forgot, and I will touch on them. It's like on the boy Chino from Masusa. I want, like I said, I want to put that story out there because that's a good homie right there. Manuel Ramos, gracias, gracias. Hey Robert, it ain't my computer, but they me la prestan. Fox, man, Fox wore it with. Remember he wore it with Lalo. He wore it with Mosca. He was wearing in the feds. I'll get to Fox, but he was he liked to war. I know Ruben I ain't put it out here, but they got my son. I'll just leave it like that, man. But yeah, I used to talk to him a lot. Sad Boy from Ghetto Boys. He sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Coco. Hey, it's my pleasure, Ugly. Out ever enemy of what? You're right, Coco. Park West Saloma. Man, I will have to think about that, but Fox is a love-hate relationship, you know. Sometimes he's good, sometimes, man. Hey, Mary, I'm gonna think about that because I met a lot of homies from from Lomas, but it was always Mira Lomas, and Gary Lomas. It's just, you know, hey, William, gracias. And it, it's day by day, you know. Today I could be cool, and in a minute or two, I could hit the floor, literally. So it's just part of everything that lymphoma damage. Yeah, from Dog Pass was what was his name? I met the big homie, and I also David. You know, little David. He's a little guy, but he's real cool. Yeah, Jimtown. Happy, I believe, was from Jimtown. Um, Diablito was also from Jimtown. You don't understand about Primo and character? They moved on kids, you know? And somebody had to pay, and it was easier to wash them up than somebody that has a lot of wiggle, like Wet or Shy. But there was other people involved, you know? Like Mad Dog, Pepe. Hey, ugly, gracias, but I'm far from, you know? I got a lot of defects, man. It's just all that time really damaged you, you know? When this mask come off, you guys are gonna be able to see all the scars on my face, and it's all about the wiggling here in Mexico, man. It's downer. Downer. He had Jimtown real big, like Jimtown. I don't remember that homie's name, but he was in the gym, yeah, in the gym in Ironwood, because he was gonna go to a lower level. Hey, Tijuana, Mexico, gracias a ti, you know. Gracias, William. That ain't never gonna happen, man. Ain't no quitter in me, you know. Hey, Manuel, man, it means a lot to know that I was able to help in any sense, you know. Gracias. If it's another I'm talking about, he had nothing but just I'm not gonna say Aztec work, but it was just, you know, cultura work. His whole back though. Hey, Juanca, muchas gracias. I'm glad you're here. Listo. Man, that's the listo that he was out here, right? He was out here. Jose, I believe his name is. Hey, saludos hasta Compton. Primo, nah, he's a scary fool. You know he was next. Same as Pelon. But he didn't wake up on his own, believe you me. The one that I'm gonna be sincere with you was was a fool was Pepe Mad Dog, man. I had to have the camaradas hit him and Corcoran shoe, and before that he had already been whacked. But Stomp was trying to protect him. It just wasn't working when it came to a house that belonged to Artie and them, you know. But he never locked it up, man. He would write it out. He knew what was coming. Yeah, yeah. I had a P number too. Hey, Billion Boy, igualmente. Muchos saludos, your way. Mis respetos. Porky. Porky from San Rafael. Hey, Octavio, were you able to copy that link? You said you were gonna post it on here, or because if I try to do it, I know I'm gonna end up messing it up. I don't want to log out or anything like that. Cricket, Sharky, they were both from Pico Viejo. Man, you know how many Cheetos from Florencia? You gotta tell me what click. That from Florencia, you gotta tell me they're deep. Which senor? The Armenian? He was a J Cat. Yoda, he was a J Cat, man. He was always on one. You know, he just put, he threw heat on the program, and he took an action that had to be voted on, you know, that wasn't necessary, especially. I met a lot of homies from Corona. But yeah, I was saying, you know, that's a house he was supposed to hold down. There's other ways to go about it, you know, than the way he did it. He put a lot of people in jeopardy. Most importantly, he put a stop to the feria. And, you know, when it comes to them, that's not what you don't want to ever do that. I don't have a cash up. Remember, I'm in Mexico, and that don't exist here. Hey, gracias. Toro. Pee Wee. I remember Pee Wee, Bago, Goals. Actually, quite a lot of homies from Rancho Mary. Yoda became made by Zapazo. You know, he just happened to be there in the right place, right time when he took one action that opened doors for him. But it wasn't like he was all this. He was a J cat, you know. To be sincere, like I said, it just all happens on what you can do and who you know. Yeah, payaso. As far as I know, yeah, it went through. I don't know if he's still good, but I thought he was from Pico. You know, I thought he was from Pico. I thought he was from Pico Nuevo, but when I put that out there, somebody on here said he wasn't from Sharky that got killed in the bay wasn't from Pico. So, you know, I could have been wrong. It's what got to my ears, you know, but then again, it's just hearsay, right? Yeah, Payaso, we're talking about the same one. He was up there. Yeah, old man Peanut Butter. He was cool on the streets, I'll tell you that much. But when we were in hey Vernon, ¿qué onda? Saludos. But when we were in Tehachapi, man, he was one of those bad. You know, if he caught a homie, he didn't want you even fishing in the daytime, making noise, nothing. He didn't have south sightings, not at all. Regulations, none of that. You messed up his program, he was gonna have you wet. Peanut Butter, Tio Chino, he was something vicious. But when I clicked up with him in Tijuas right before his passing, man, it was something different, man. Oh yeah, Frank B. That's another one, my boy. Yeah, we were in Palmo Chino together, and him and Tigre was there at that time. There was quite a few pilis there, like Tortuga from Monta, but Frank B. Man, he was something. Seriously, he was something. He would literally come up to you and try to provoke you to move on him to take your career, man. He was somebody you didn't want to mess with, period. At no type of level, on a friendly level, on a hey, I'm here for you. None of that, man. It was just mucho gusto. I'm so and so, mis respetos. Estamos en su casa, whatever in that sense. But other than that, stay away. Because Frankie B, he's just something, something good. With Frank B, I think I told a story when there was five of us. We were conversating, after workout. And Frank B literally came up right where we were at, and he was just one of those to see what reaction he would get from me, and he'd start counting one, two, three, four, five. Five sureños and one norteños, and you efforts can't do nothing about it and start laughing at you. But dead serious, not playing around. Hey Chris, there's a lot, there's a lot from up north. Yeah, Frank B. Oh no, nah, in the '80s, man. I wasn't around in the '80s. Yeah, from Merced. Yeah, Merced, I believe, or Madera. He wasn't claiming that no more, though. He jumped charcos to Primera Flat. In the description of every video, Joe, there's my Instagram there and my email and everything. Just send me a message and then we'll connect from there. Toñito, that was his placazo? Bigotes. What was his fool's name? Oh, Pingüino from Chino Sinners. You talking about the camarada? A rascal, the camarada? The one that was up there in the bay with us for a long time? Yeah, Richmond, that's the area, the Bay Area, just on the other side. Victoria Park. I don't know. I heard him and GQ did something from Victoria. No, I didn't never had the pleasure of doing time with Gato. I heard he was a cool pili though. Mano from Verdugo. I don't recall him. I don't recall Dispensa. Nano from Verdugo, perdón, Mano. Yeah, I think, I don't know, I can't remember what was the homie's name that was sold up with Toker from Misa Arriba, right there in the validated block and 7 block. Hey Choco, it's a good day today. I'm glad, to actually have a conversation with you guys, even like this, but it's a good day. I feel good. Gracias a Dios. How about yourself? Hey, if it's the same gangster I'm thinking about Dog Patch, yeah, he was validated. He was back there, but I got nothing good. So if he's your homie, I don't want to really speak about him. Yeah, with mainly with Daryl. At the end, I got in conversations in a negative way with him. Hey, MDR, gracias igualmente. I send mines right back. I don't know. The last time I heard about Sleepy, he they said they had pushed him out. You know, that's all. But I haven't heard him passing on or anything like that. Yeah, definitely in the 80s. A lot of yards were just that the sound of the door. Cushy, no. My boy was Bouncer though from Belinda Flats. Yeah, with some inmates, it will all come down to respect, really. You mess with them, they mess with you. Yeah, it is the same gangster. Yeah, yeah, John. He was being shielded for a lot of years, man. He was paying feria because he was one of those that was walking amongst us with an orange jacket, and I questioned it myself a couple times, but I was always being shot down, even though it was real clear that he had done it. He was just one of those nasty effers. Ugly about that of on a peely moving on a homie like that. I've never heard it. I'll be sincere with you. I've heard of peelies getting down and dirty with homies, but that was on a one-on-one love triangle. I disculpen, I don't mean to. But yeah, they got caught before, but as always, the camarada got it coming, and the pili just washed his hands. As long as you guys seen me on Tony's channel. Nah, he's older gangster. Yeah, I haven't been too long on social media. Hey, Güero, uh, I used to be out in your neighborhood a lot. Bandit, Porky. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, I started doing time in '96, and a whole bunch has changed. Yeah, I heard the same thing, William. Moscow, man, that's another neighborhood you gotta be a little bit more clear with me, like 18. A lot of homies from 18. Hey, Javier, he's a good dude, and we'll just leave it like that. He's a good guy, he's just, we had differences. I'll just leave it like that. But I ain't an ungrateful person. At one point, he extended his hand to me, and for whatever reason, we just decided he didn't like the fact that I started my own channel, and it just went bad, and we'll just leave it at that. But at the same time, I wanted to be able to connect with you guys a little bit more, but it was nothing negative like that. Uh, from B or where? Hey, saludos out to Selma. You were in Quinton 97? When you were there, who was running the yard? No, no, don't say that, man. Let me see. How long were you there? What month were you there in 97? Hey, saludos, Jay. Hasta Jalisco. Man, what am I doing? Oh, okay, okay. In the Bay. Hey, did you meet my homeboy Weiner? He was out there in that around that time. Beto Flores. I know a lot of homies from Latinx. Man, like, do you know Monstro, Mostrito? I know Negro. Was it Largo? I forgot what they called them. Sneaky. There was a lot of homies from Latinx. Wolfie. Wolfie was actually in Corcoran Shoe with me. And the 180 in Tehachapi, I remember. I met a lot of homies from Latinx too. Damn. June of 97. Yeah. Man, I think I just missed you. Because I got there in February of 97. I was there. Man, yeah, I just missed you. Because I was there like 3 months. Yeah, he has tags on his face. Yeah. He has Santa Rosa across his whole chest. Minor. No, I don't believe I know Minor. Till what year were you in Corcoran Shoe? On A yard or B yard? Nah, the chin. They didn't. They looked away with it because of the history of Opal. It's just one of those things where it could be looked aside and minimized. Hey Choco, muchísimas gracias from the heart for that. I don't know how to do it. How do you do it? Man, muchas gracias, Choco. I tried to pin it, but like I said, man, I'm a big old truck at this. A yard overflow. Was that where they had that C section of Big Peseta or the other side in Corcoran? Smiley, man. I knew a good homie, Smiley Moreno, but I can't recall if he was from A Street or 38. Ay, disculpa. I believe I know Joker. That's where Ocho's from too, right? Hey, Choco, muchísimas gracias for your wishes and for that. I wish, I wish you well always too, my boy. Yeah, you were there just shortly ago. Damn, my boy, MDR. Yeah, I heard a lot about Chente. Hey, Julio, you mind me asking your placazo? Well, back then, like a lot of people in the shoot, nah, but the whole shoot was packed. You know, D D and C side. Nato. Is he the homie that had that done to him by the Negros in Ironwood from 12th Street? Yeah. Hey, Güero, I was there, but I got there, yeah, 2003. But I had the keys for A side for all the way till the time I got validated, you know? Spanky, no. Oh, wait. No, that was Wimpy from 12th Street. No, not Spanky. Yeah, yeah, I told a story about a good homie, Furbo from Colonia Chiques. I don't know if you know him. He's a good camarada right there. When I met him, he was into HPSU and he's a good youngster, man. Oh, really? They flipped it to a 2 yard? Damn. YouTube Tijuana. Igualmente para ti, siempre. Gracias. Joker from B&E. From B&E or Hazard? No, I mean that malo. Sticks. Was he Angel? Whitles, brother? Scrappy. No, I don't recall Scrappy. Spencer. Oh, you were on BR? Yeah, in 2000 I was in Ironwood. I hit Tehachapi in 2002 when I was there. Finished finished a shooter term, hit the 180 and came back that same year, and then I got kicked out to Corcoran. Nah, I don't remember Joker for me any. The last one that had juice like that for me was Turi. He had he was a camarada, but he had a lot of pull up in the bay. Julio, I disculpa, my eyesight started going out. It's Corny from San Jose. Nah, yeah, about Pomona Mike. I actually got I got a real cool one just recently that a camarada that he just decided to step back to that's here in Culiacan from San Pedro. Told me about the new taxes for politicking. It has to do Pomona Mike and another Pili from Pomona, right? And all I gotta say is, all these vatos that come on and talk about snitching and this and that, man. All I did when he was telling me like, nah, and he showed me on my Pilis where they were directing this. So they're doing it to the dot, and it cannot be called striding snitching. I'll tell you like that. It's straight snitching. But again, they're in that pedestal. Yeah, Wolfie. I believe I met him in Salinas. If it's the same Wolfie, he had a homeboy there. What was this one? Woody. It was Wolfie and Woody. No, the Turi I mentioned was from B&E. Corny in the Bay, like 18 years. Older homie Corny in the Bay. You talking about the Corny from NF? Hey Frankie, I know he's mad at me, but you know, I disculpe and I mean, I wasn't throwing it at him or his freedom. I really hope, the law. I'm all against the law, and he gets out. He got done wrong. I was just speaking about them doing things that normally they would have 3, 4 camaradas move on a camarada for. You know, I was just asking why are they allowed. That was my only question, but my respects to his jefita, and I hope he does get out. Because it's reality, raza, and you know, if government did him wrong, he deserves to hit the streets. Bottom line, don't matter what he is. P. Honey Snap, buenas noches, homie. Uh, muchas gracias for being here with us for a while. I appreciate you. Que descanses. Buenas noches. Oh, okay. I don't know. Do you know what side of the shoe he was in? That was his placazo, though, Courtney. Well, I try to reserve my opinion on that nav because there's gonna be a lot of guys I don't want to really be in their mouth that are gonna come on and speak. that but I really think they're allowing Feria to hit their head, and they're forgetting who they're trusting, without speaking bad, but they're letting their guard down. That's all I'm gonna say. Papa. Hey Mary, they're on that channel, I plan to hopefully have the time and opportunity after Saturday, to actually touch on them and actually put more detail on them to have them on this channel and do carpet. But I'm working on that, Mary. I know I'm losing you guys, and I apologize for that. Corn dog. No, I don't think I know corn dog. Nah, Chewy he was all feds. When I hit feds, he had already passed on. Chase el dinero. Saludos. Gracias for being here. Hey, when he got kicked out though, was that under the inactive thing in 2002, three? Because they were constantly shooting out from the bay on that inactive thing. Hey Eric, muchas gracias. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know Slim from what? From Grape Street, right? I know who Smiley is. I grew up in South Park as a kid. Yeah, I plan on touching on them. Basically, just to have them on here, for you guys in carpets. No, no, I just heard it was a camarada. Cause Gato came on him sideways, and I don't know if you could just say the two fivers, right? But they're big in numbers, man. They're big in numbers, and at the end of the day, when they bring everybody together, it's gonna be on that, on that active inactive thing, SNY and GP, they're all gonna link up. Hey, Cali boys, from the heart, muchísimas gracias, brother, from Mordentown. I'm not gonna say he was. His brothers were though, JD and David. But he was there. Hey Alex, te agradezco, you know, del Cora, muchas gracias. Espero que siempre estés bien tú también. Who Psycho? That fool locked it up. He was brave, but wasn't that brave. He came out talking about get this fool out my cell, Ruben, but when he had the chance to go ahead and buck up and go to the yarda, he didn't. He asked for help. I got a couple stories I will touch on soon. Hey, Bird. mu- Muchas gracias. Thank you. No. Jesus. If he's that young, no. It's not the one I'm talking about. The one I'm talking about, he's around my age. Or maybe a little bit younger, but he's still be in his 40s, you know? Stick from Southside Santana. Does an angel, right? Hey, the tres. Gracias for being here. Sebastian. No, I don't think that's true about Pee Wee. Hey, Daniel, yeah, it's day by day, you know. It's like yesterday I felt I was gonna die in the middle of the night, you know, and I dropped on my knees for a couple hours, and but today I'm here with you guys, so all I can do is be thankful. No, it's not the same sticks, my boy, that I'm thinking of. Uh, Go to my channel and check out my stories. I don't know how you guys would categorize my stories. Hey, buenas tardes, part time. Muchas gracias. Hey, sleepy. Ya, disculpa. Yeah, I got a couple stories about Stomp. Hey guys, man. Saludos. Hey, saludos, Mr. Muñoz. Hey, thank you, Mary. I'll make sure I start doing that. I recorded the last part of why I stepped out today. And I disculpen, it's a little bit long, but I just wanted you guys to understand why I walked away. But it'll be going out in the morning. From West Silos, whew, a gang of them. You have to be more specific. Yeah, I met the Senor Smokey from B&E. That's a good homie right there. That's a good Billy. That's one of them. He implemented a lot of rules to not have them get power hungry or abuse their power. But the minute he was gone, they went back to their own things. ARC, Q, muchas gracias, saludos. Thank you, Mary. I will get on that. Gonzo, I believe I know Gonzo too. Calinary, igualmente, muchos saludos. Hey, Mario, where you tagging me on? I haven't gotten them. Hey, you have my Instagram or my email? Tag me through there, and it'll be an honor to look at them. Te lo agradezco mucho. Yeah, I will definitely look at them. Hey, Mr. Muñoz. Yeah, Salinas. Hunter de Colonia. De Corona, perdón. I'm sorry I'm so close to the screen, guys, but, you know, You guys want to see what I talked about? Yeah, now the sticks I know from Salsa Santana, his first name's Angel. He has a brother named Güero. I don't know if you know them. Yeah, I think I know Trouble. Look, you want to see how my body reacts when I put strength to it? So you guys don't think, look at my left hand, right? If I put strength in it, look, it starts tweaking on me. It's the paralyzed part of me. Look, I can't do strength. But it's just, like I said in my story, it's a blessing because if I would have been able to still do what I was able to, man, you know, God took it from me for a reason. From La Posada, Salinas, Smiley, what was this? Lechuza? I believe his placazo was Lechuza. Ernie Gonzalez. Ernie. You talking about from Dog Pass? Bobcat sounds familiar. Happy from Colombia, Juarez, Orange County. Nah, Biggs, no, I don't know him. Gangster from Avenues. That was a that was a soldado right there. I got nothing bad to say about a gangster. Hey, Ruben Cruz, muchísimas gracias, brother, for uh, for your great love as always. I don't know. Hey, de corazón y cariño, gracias. Hey, YouTube, Tijuana. That's the main purpose that I'm here. Oh, and now that I have you guys on here, you know, I see a lot of channels that they get on here and they start not putting out content, but basically speaking like Popo, right? And from those day oneers that have been with me, for the minute my message starts sounding something negative, eso, por favor. I always been a person that gets guided. I listen to everything. Smack my ears back and tell me, hey, it's time you step back. I'm not on here for the fame. I'm on here for the message. It's a great honor to be here with you guys and for all your prayers and support. And I'm honored to be here. But it's just I've been hearing some of these YouTube channels and ooh wee. Hey, Mr. Muñoz, muchas gracias. Joker. Nah. Nah, homie. Gracias, Ruben. Hey, somebody asked me if I would ever collab with somebody, and I said my respects, and I want to be clear with you guys. Before Tony, I'm not going to mention no name, no marcas, nada. I was already being requested to put my story out there by somebody on here now. And he came at me from left field is why I wasn't even going to mess with Tony, right? He basically told me I could do more feria through a handler, right? And I just play dumb and I just follow along, right? And next thing you know, one of those FB guys contact me talking about he wanted to work with me. So that's the day that I stopped giving my phone number out, man. I hanged up and I was done. And since then, I rather push on my own on my message, and allow it to get as far as it needs to get. But for me to mess with somebody, nah, man. It's just again, I'm against all that. I really am. I know I'm on here, but I'm on here giving clecha, right? I'm not on here to put nobody in trouble with them people. Yeah, Chino, Negro, Diablo from Napa. State Street Local. No, I don't believe so. Yeah, Bampi, I did. Hey, Mario, definitely, definitely, that's where the rewards at. Hey, saludos, John. ARC, gracias. That means a lot to hear. Nah, he was long gone. When I was up in there, he was already up in the feds doing it what he knew what to do. Stranger. Hey, his crazy wife. I know there ain't nothing to be ashamed of, brother. And it ain't that, man. This mask is because I request where I'm at, man. And, you know, unfortunately, I'm right here at the rancho with them, and I gotta show respect. That has nothing to do with ashamedness or anything like that. About the prison guard, I think it's a good channel. He's showing us a different point of view, right? Hey, Ruben Cruz, muchas gracias, hermano. Ya sabes, igualmente siempre. Hey, Patricia, gracias. Hey, Robert. Nah, it has nothing to do with that, brother. It's just my family's here doing this thing. And it's it was just a request, man. But in the rancho where I'm at, I do what I do with none of that. Hey, long child. Hey, gracias. It's a pleasure to say cubo to you in person. Gracias for being here. Nacho and the Beltranes. War, man. It was nothing but war. You know. Gotta remember, basically the Beltranes and the Zetas were the ones that had Nacho removed. We're talking about Coronel, right? The stories I got about gangsters just as a camarada. As a camarada, and well, mainly what you guys heard already, that how they were actually, putting bumps on the road for him to actually be blessed after he went out there and took care of business for them. Hey, thank you, John. God bless too. Eso, Centro. Gracias igualmente. Saludos. Sucker Free. Gracias, gracias for hearing me out and your support. AP, gracias. Gracias. It means a lot, you know. Hopefully, hopefully it goes how it should go, you know. Chino from Asaldos, I don't know him. Hey, Steve, gracias igualmente to you and loved ones. Hey, cuatro asada to go. Saludos hasta Chicago. Gracias, hermano. Hey, Ruben, gracias for being here since then. La Mirada, Shady. There's a couple homies. It was in Ironwood though. They were there though. Damn, really? About Bumpy? Spider Arriaga. I never met him in person, but I know who he is. Sucker Free, of course, always. M1. Talking about Pepino or Ondeado? Yeah, there was actually a couple homies from La Mirada there. Yeah, but the one I actually remember the most is Shady. Hey, Armando Flores, nah, they do it more on a, like, you know, on a drug basis and just doing bolita, you know, and because they hear about it. But other than that, man, they don't have clecha like that. Well, my experience with them was we are talking about a norteño water, right? Yeah, alone, child. Sometimes it's like that, you know. Okay, yeah, I knew. Actually, El Ondeado, he was real close with my family, you know. But yeah, it's sad what happened to him. But, but you know, at that time Arturo was real strong. But at the end of the day, we go back to what I talked about. You know, here in Mexico, that's the way they do their thing. You know, they don't do it by what you carry between the legs. They do it by retraining you. You know, and El Mayo's the one that turned him in. Those are facts. Yeah, yeah. I was. I'm not gonna say we were close with the homies from Napa, but we got together here and there mainly when it was fiestas, you know, parties and stuff. But other than that, we didn't really share a lot. Lucky, no. Hey, a lot of homies got done dirty here in Mexico, you know. There was actually a lot of homies that they came on here wanting to earn them brownie points, but the persons they want to earn those brownie points, excuse me, were the same ones that did them wrong, you know. Yeah. You talking about stomp or oh, this pens in my head. You talking about stamps or silent Valencias? Yeah, I hear that, man. We waste a lot of time. Yeah, in Ironwood. Yeah, I heard they made an S and Y in Ironwood. When uh, when I was there in Ironwood, I had a yard. I was there in a yard, and all Ironwood was good though. Hey, X year 81A, saludos, homie. It's a pleasure. Hey, Odin, saludos, brother. Million. Nah, no worries, no worries for me, man. No, not in Mississippi. Arizona, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, excuse me. Yeah, it happened as a zapazo, you know. He wanted to do a video in person with you guys, and you know it was the mass I could relate to, you know, at least from how all the other ones were of El Chapulín Colorado and stuff like that, you know. So still like effort, let me see. Hey, it's great to have you here. Igualmente, God bless. Billion, gracias. Igualmente, always stay up, and I hope everything's to your liking always. Yeah, Mad was up there. He was up there in the bay with us. Oh, you're in Tijuana? Yeah, Tijuana is it's its own chacha, huh? Culinary, saludos, igualmente your way. Lo, yeah, that would have been something with the Chapulín Colorado or Don Barriga or something like that. Yeah, definitely. I heard there's a lot of homies out there in Tijuas. Hey, friend, I know, you know, sometimes I sit back and I start, you know, quemando cinta, laying down, just and start analyzing everything that at one point or another unfolded. And man, all I gotta say is I was one of those I was one of those dumb butts, that always nagging about God and complaining everything was happening because of him. And man, God was there for me, man, to the fullest. And it's crazy. It really is. I got, man, I'm just thankful, for so many reasons. Hey, Cortez, gracias, brother, for being here with me and for your support. It's a great honor and pleasure. I don't have none of that cash up thing, and the links to every video in the description. My family is doing a GoFundMe for me, because I'm in Mexico, so there's none of that Bantam or cash up thing here. Thank you for having me and your thoughts. Igualmente, it's a great pleasure. Hey, friend. Hey, gracias, Cortez. Que descanses. It's a pleasure. Yeah, level fours. A lot of people talk a lot about level fours, but oh, Stone look, man, you would think that you could miss a gang of people, but hey, it's a real small world. Believe me. There's people I ran across here in Mexico that at one point or another were in the system that I thought I was never gonna see in my life again. Yeah, 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 John, I am. José Acosta, igualmente, muchos saludos your way. Yeah, I seen the Paisa prison channel. Yeah, he actually told me one time, he checked me about certain things, but again, I'm on here on my lane, and everybody's entitled. When I was there piloteando whatever, I always push for that. Every man's entitled to its opinion and to express it. Nobody could question it. Yeah, definitely, Robert. Well, I got busted in 96, right? I got busted in 96, and I've been out now, man, over 20. Yeah, I did about 18 years. 17, 18 years around there. Without counting the 7 times I done time here in Mexico. Yeah. I did close to 13 just in the shoe alone. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely in TJ. It's it's dirty. It's real dirty. Hey, AG Phillies, thank you, hermano, and thank you, AG Phillies, for your great support always. The best bread I had, man, I used to make all different types, right? But me personally, I used to like them crackers and the clams and con mayonesa and You know, them shrimp soups. Just make it like, I don't know, man. But I used to like making a lot of chili beans. I had all types, but definitely the tamales you did on top of your TV, you know, in the shoe, they were bomb too. So, but then we also made some Chinese food con los chicharrones in the shoe, and you know that when they used to give those Kool-Aid, some syrup, it was sweet and sour stuff. Man, we used to make all types of stuff. You know, we try to make the best of things. I think a lot of gente in the system would. You know, I really think they would. Gente orange. Our Conejo, yeah, already was a warrior at his time. You know. Yeah, actually, there's a couple homies here in Culiacan that came from TJ that their home was from their neighborhood. Just for feria, ended up shooting them up. South Central, same thing, my boy. Same thing, you know. I got a compadre. I'm just not gonna mention the name because he's an active pili right now, right? But whenever he comes around to check on me, we always go to a store, get some pizzarolas, couple sausages, you know, and just get our munch on. Yeah, yeah, but that's exactly it, you know. También, you know, I have my nieces when they come and they start seeing me putting together a spread, they start like, hey, tío. But then I get the tortillas, I get the cheese whip, and I start making burritos, and once they take a bite, they surprise, you know. I don't have no trying right now, but you know that's one thing I want to make. You know, I want to get a couple tag guns and start doing my artwork again. You know, I used to have a man. I used to tattoo a lot. You know, for a long time, and hey, Arizona, I stand mine your way. Yeah, a lot of Harbor area stories. You know, I used to. I will touch on it. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to a camarada from Rancho and that stepped back. He was really high in the mix, and we touched on a few stories. You know. Hey, Sergio. Gracias, gracias. Torrance. I met a lot of good homies from Torrance, you know. Did you know Sal from Torrance? It's sad what, man, it's sad what happened with him, but yeah, that was a good homie, you know. Hey, I want you guys to be sincere with me for me getting on here and pinpointing on the conversation Cuervo Martinez had, that I look like a hater, because that wasn't my intention, you know. Again, I hope he gets out, man. Yeah, Sal, that was a good homie, man. And he tried to he tried to look up for the wrong hungry power Billy, you know. And you know, Coyote, he was all twacked out, he listened and he took Sal's life, and it's a shame, man. He's a good homie right there. Hey, Cucamonga, más saludos y respetos. Snoopy from where? 18? Oh no. No, I didn't need Snoopy from Harlem. This pencil. It's just. Hey, I already hugged you guys this year for a long time. I don't even know how long we've been here. From East Torrance. No, I met Psycho. And what was his little homie's name? I met a youngster, but this we're talking about in 2000. He was from he was from Torrance. Yeah, stoned off. I understand that. I just you know my main pinpoint is to show all the youngsters that are looking forward to go in the system that there's nothing there for them. And I want to pinpoint on that. How these individuals they think once they're there, they're God on earth, and there's no point of going in the system, sit down, suffer, go through heartaches, and be hitting yourself on the side of the head. Why did I waste my life for this? Yeah, there's a few of them from San Juan now. Like there's a few of them. There's a few. Yeah, South Central. Definitely it is. Hey, friend, gracias. Gracias. It's an honor to have you here. Hey, friend, exactly. That's exactly why I'm here. That's why I asked you guys for that favor. If I start sounding like something I shouldn't, snap my earbags and you know I would finish my message. Wizard? Nah. Damn, that's way back. Hey, now that you say that about the tattoo machine, you know, I'm always have tattooed. No, when we're up in Pelican Bay and in Corcoran, especially in Corcoran, you know how the fans are up here, the ones that blow out. I had a celly, he wanted me to do some work on him because he seen my artwork, right? So we made a machine with the lunch bags. We had a bunch of lunch bags come down, and as they came down, we tied them together, boom, 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 to flip them a needle. We made a little motor with a needle and real slow, but we were still able to get the job done. We be coming up with some. Whew. Hey, Jesus, gracias. Hey, friend, gracias, gracias. That's all I ever wanted to come out as. Hey, gracias, Luis. Hey, Mary, gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Street villains. In South Central? Don't know. Yeah, definitely. Stranger from Street Villains. I don't know if you know him. Yeah, I know. I know. And when there was party crews and all that, man. Once these individuals got their claws in that ended up ending too. It's part of their walk. Everything they get involved with, they take over. I remember I met Johnny Boy and Crook from Clover City. Hey Sergio, just keep an eye. Just keep an eye. They're getting tired, man. They're getting tired. These individuals seem to forget. They seem to forget that there's very few of them, and when time when time comes, man, it would just take a couple minutes. They're still holding on to when they had that strength. They don't have it no more, man. At the end of the day, however you want to put it, picture it, phrase it, you know, camaradas, campoleros, they're the numbers. Without them, it'd just be, what, 100 individuals trying to handle their stuff? But the youngsters getting tired. Yeah, there's a couple guys that are effing that are cool. I hear a lot of their content when they stick to what's theirs. Once they start jumping to other stuff, they could just go on hearsays. This one I just click off. From all the time that I did, which camarada would I remember? I don't want to sound like an idiot, like a hypocrite, but the celly I had to move on and Corcoran shoe. Again, he's a very good vato, man, and I should have never followed up with that. But I would always remember him. He's a good individual. But I knew if I would have came up to him and told him, look, fool, I'm gonna give you, he wouldn't have went out like that. So hey, about the vato getting made. At the end of the day, he did something that a lot could not get done. So he earned it per se. But he did. Hey, Ivan, gracias for your prayers, and it's my pleasure, man. I'm just the minute you guys tell me, hey, ya córtatelas, your stories ya se volvieron viejas, I would, you know, I don't want to ever be in those terms with you guys. Serio. Yeah, South Central, that's a tough feeling to deal with. Especially like right afterwards, you get shot up, single cell, walk alone, and you just have to dwell on it. Time, day after day after day. No, I'm not, Efren. I'm not. It's just the only place I'm doing videos is on here. You gotta say it's Jalisco. You gotta remember which cartel they've been attacking lately. Sinaloa, right? Which other cartel's gonna benefit from that? And that's just Jalisco. Hey, YouTube tijuas, gracias. Um, hey, William, about Joker. I didn't, brother. I was aware of him. He actually one of his stories, I believe he mentioned one of my homos was wiggling with him, and my homo was reporting back, to me back there, and both of them that were there with him at that time, which was, you know, Kala and Flaco Miguelillo. So I was well aware of his doings, believe me. But like I said before, I got nothing negative to say about him. Hey, Ivan. Yeah, I agree with you in that sense, and not to be negative about him, but it was just too much for him. I told him that. Yeah, Luis, definitely, definitely, they're wild. Hey, South Central, man, if I could, I would, but just this little time I'm here, everything's starting to hurt, man. Even my breathing hurts. It's whenever I start forcing myself, it's so bad, man. But I'm hoping Saturday that gives me a little bit more wiggle room. It's just difficult, man, and I'm not complaining on it. Again, I accept things the way he wants them to happen. And I try to find the meaning behind it, and I understand why I'm like this. Believe me, I do. And I don't complain. I'm at peace with it, but it gets hectic. It gets hectic when I get bad, man. Being in the hospital is it's death for me, man. Especially here, where like this last time I was in the hospital for that week, the man next to me died, and they're there next next to me. I'm over here can't breathe and stuff, and they're right next to me for about an hour and a half, trying to bring this man back to life. And I'm right on the bed, literally like right next to him, hearing all this going through, and at the same time my heart hurts, I can't breathe, can't keep my head straight. So it's just one of those places here in Mexico where you don't want to be at. Hey, Dimoni, yeah, definitely. Hey, Ruben Cruz, yeah, definitely, I'm gonna do that, guys. Hey, H Flow, I'm gonna try to look into that, but just with work, hospital, and everything is like I said. Like right now, after we hang up, I'm gonna take a playa real quick, and I'm gonna fall like a vaca lechera, just bam. But everybody, for my first live, I'm gonna go ahead and wish you guys a good night, and personally thank everybody, for you guys' support, palabras, and just for everyone's love, and again, you guys are my guide to, if I'm right or wrong, or if I mess up, please feel free to smack my ears back. Is why I put all the pipelines for you guys to get at me. I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna wish you guys, you know, a muy buenas noches. Hey Mary, gracias, gracias. Hey, gracias Robert, muy buenas noches, que descansen. I send my love to everyone, and as I always say, dispensing if I sound like a broken record. Stay true to yourself, man. The only person that don't fool can fool you. You will never fool yourself. Listen to yourself and loyal to your loved ones. I send my love to everyone. Muy buenas noches. How do you? You see, guys, I'm not even good at this.